How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoyed this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions. I'm not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So first of all, Happy New Year to everybody out there. Hopefully you guys got your New Year's resolutions written down. I got a few. Most of them involve making more money and improving myself and eating better and all that good stuff. Working out more. Might be taking a Wrestling Wars match. My buddy has a promotion where it's catch wrestling, and he really wants me on it. So, I might do a match. We'll see. Be on the lookout for that. I went to the Bears game yesterday, which is funny because when I'm delivering mail in the cold, I'm prepared. I got a lot of layers on. I got multiple socks on. I got hand warmers. When I checked the weather for the Bears game, it said like 34 and snowy, which I didn't think was too bad. I'm like, I can handle it. I'm delivering it all day. So I didn't really dress as warm as I normally do. And I regretted it right away because I couldn't feel my feet. But it was a fun experience. I saw Lance Briggs doing the ESPN radio, Chicago radio. I had front row seats. I caught a T-shirt. I got a picture with the Bears mascot. And having those seats too, I like making connections. I was talking to this Canadian oil rigger, and he was saying how he's from Canada, and he travels to see the Bears play, which I thought was cool. And I like talking to everyone has something new to teach you and new experiences. So I love picking people's brains, especially if I'm front row, they probably got money, so they I like picking those type of people's brains. It helps me with my life too. Seeing how they think and what they do and things like that. But it was fun. It was cold, but it was fun. I got on TV a couple times, but the Bears got the W. Hopefully we get Marvin Harrison Jr. in the draft, and hopefully next year's a better year. But as far, and real quick too, before I get into the actual video about my pay raise, for the people saying the post office isn't a good paying job, it's not a good job, blah, blah, blah. Instead of saying stuff like that, how about offer an alternative? So when I was younger, I applied to be in the Chicago Painters Union. I even volunteered to clean up Joliet Prison. I had to do a bunch of other stuff for free on my own time, and I still couldn't get in. A lot of those good union jobs are very hard to get into. So the post office was the easiest. I mean, it took a long time, but it was the easiest to get into. It's a union job. It has good retirement, and you get these step increases, which I'll be talking about in a second. But if you say the post office is a bad job, it doesn't pay well, blah, 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 offer an alternative to people because people watch me. Some people applied here and it wasn't for them. Comment below job alternatives because there's not too many jobs that have the benefits and the pay scale, union pay scale, the retirement that the post office does without a college degree. So comment below alternatives for people. Because like I said, I paid like $500 or something for the real estate test. I tried to be a fireman. I was working security for a while. I tried to get into a lot of stuff. And it's not easy, especially without a college degree, without experience. Like I got my security job just because I know how to fight and, I'm tall. 6'3", so I got lucky with that. But with being like a fireman, being a painter and other union jobs, it's very hard to get into. So comment below your alternatives. But to the video at hand, I got my step increase, so I went from step A to step B. So when you're a regular, you keep going up a step every 46 weeks. So I've been career almost a year, and because I made PTF in January, I'm like, oh, does it start from when I made regular in September or from when I made career in January? So luckily it was career in January, PTF. So 46 weeks from then was December. So I went from step A to step B. So it was like, I was at 22.13, and then I did the math on the hourly. It's $23.12 at step B as a regular city carrier. And but it shows my salary on my e-payroll because I checked my e-payroll. You could check how much your check's going to be the Monday before the Friday you get paid, because I checked this morning and my raise was on there, and it said check your W-4 on Postal Ease that you got your pay raise and whatever. So the salary went from like 46, what was it, 46,000? Now it's 48,094 dollars. It went up 2,000 for the salary, and then it went up almost a dollar, basically a dollar on the hourly. So it just keeps going up every year until you hit 36 dollars an hour. And floaters get paid a little more, which is nice. I'm hoping to get a float set, but who knows what route I'm gonna get. But yeah, it's nice to get those step increases. I know. I think November will be my next raise, so I'll be at like 24 and then 25, 26. So it just keeps going up. A lot of companies don't have that, and who knows what with the new contract. I know nothing about the new contract, but I saw it averages like a year or two for it to for them to come to an agreement. So I'm not holding my breath. I'm waiting until like probably next year, this year, 2024. It's crazy. I'm gonna be 30 this year. It's crazy how time's gone. Over 3 years with the post office now. Let's get it. But yeah, step increases are one thing you could look forward to. Being a carrier, I'll be at step C by the end of the year, and then just keep going up from there. But yeah, you see my base pay, $48,000. I made a video not too long ago about how much I made for the year, which was 74, I believe, 74. So almost 30 grand more just because of the overtime. Who couldn't use 30 more grand? That's why I work so hard. Someone commented on my Bears videos saying this is why we work hard. Absolutely, for experiences like that. Floor seats at the Bulls game, front row at the Bears game. I work hard so I could have fun experiences like that. I don't document everything I do with my money, but stuff like that I definitely like to post on my YouTube to show you guys, what hard work gets you. And yeah, I still like to enjoy my life. And Sundays is definitely a day to do it. That's the day I like to relax. But Sunday I was off yesterday. Today I'm off because of the holiday, New Year's Day. And tomorrow is technically my NS day. They didn't call me in. So, that might be 3 days off in a row. So I can get my stuff done. I'd like to come in for the overtime. I'm going to still watch my phone and see if they call me in. They're probably going to realize soon, like, oh shit, like it's the day after the holiday, Nick's off. Like that's 12 hours, 12 hours of work, which means, if I come in, that would be four carriers wouldn't get half routes. That's doing the math like that. So I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh shit, let's bring Nick in. So I'm waiting for that text. I'm waiting for that call that hey, Nick's gonna come in and help out. But it'll be all overtime tomorrow, and penalty time's gonna be back. Let's go. Let's get this double pay. But management's definitely gonna be watching that stuff. You already know. You already know. But thank you guys all for tuning in. You're the reason why I keep making these videos. I see the growth in my channel. I make those shorts. It hits the algorithm. I see my channel keep growing, and that's what's keeping me going, making these videos and giving you guys the content, showing you guys the life of a mail carrier, and that I still can have a life. And even though I work really hard, I also play hard too. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next one.